Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of old British coins once again, this time, focusing on the top 2 most valuable halfpenny coins from the United Kingdom. These tiny copper coins might look simple, but depending on their year, mint mark, and condition, they could be worth a lot more than their original face value. Whether you're a coin collector or just someone who loves history, this list will help you spot treasures hiding in your collection. Let's get started. First up, the United Kingdom half new penny from 1978. Though tiny in size, this bronze coin holds a big place in British numismatic history. Many people overlook it because of its low denomination, but under the right conditions, this little halfpenny can attract strong collector interest and even fetch surprising prices at auction. So, let's explore its story, design, rarity, and current market value in US dollars. The half new penny was first introduced in 1971 as part of the United Kingdom's decimalisation, the shift from the old pounds, shillings, and pence system to the modern decimal currency we use today. The idea was to make everyday transactions easier, and the half new penny helped bridge the gap between the old and new coinage systems. For why 1978, when this particular version was struck, the coin had already been circulating for several years, but many people still found it inconvenient due to its tiny size and limited value. It featured the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, which appeared on all British coins of the era. Eventually, as inflation rose and the coin's purchasing power declined, the half new penny was withdrawn from circulation in 1984, making these coins an interesting collectible piece from a short-lived chapter of British coinage. The 1978 half new penny is made of bronze, measuring 17.14 millimeters in diameter and weighing about 1.78 grams. On the obverse side, it features the second portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, surrounded by the legend Elizabeth II d Gita Reg F.D. 1978, the reverse side showcases the image of a crowned portcullis, a design symbolizing the Palace of Westminster, and a familiar emblem of British government authority. The denomination reads 1 half new penny, with the fraction marking making it one of the few decimal coins to display a non-whole number denomination. These details make it a striking example of fine British minting craftsmanship from the 1970s. When it comes to rarity, the 1978 half new penny is not considered extremely rare, as millions were minted for circulation. However, finding one today in excellent or uncirculated condition is much harder. Over the decades, most of these coins have been lost, damaged, or heavily worn due to regular use. Even in circulated condition, many collectors appreciate this coin for its historical and nostalgic value. Coins showing signs of wear, scratches, discoloration, or mild corrosion still find buyers, especially among those who aim to complete their decimal coin sets. Collectors often value coins like this not for rarity alone, but for their story representing a coin that once held purchasing power but was ultimately discontinued. Now, let's talk about what you've all been waiting for: the current market value. As of today, a 1978 half new penny in circulated condition typically sells for $431,000, depending on wear and overall eye appeal. However, coins in brilliant uncirculated or proof-like condition can reach anywhere from $325,000 among collectors. In some rare cases, coins with minting errors such as off-center strikes or die cracks have fetched $125,000 at online auctions like eBay or specialist numismatic sales. While it may not make you rich overnight, the coin's value continues to grow gradually as older decimal coins become harder to find in high quality. If you come across a 1978 half new penny, here are a few tips to make the most of it. Handle it carefully. Avoid touching the coin surface directly. Use cotton gloves to prevent oils from damaging it. Check for minting errors. Small differences like doubling, edge misalignments, or missing details can add significant value. Store it properly. Keep it in a dry, cool environment, preferably in a coin holder or album. Compare prices online. Look at completed sales on reputable auction sites to get an accurate sense of its real market value. Consider grading. If your coin is in excellent shape, getting it professionally graded can authenticate its condition and boost its potential selling price. In conclusion, the United Kingdom half new penny from 1978 may not be a high-value coin, but it's a charming reminder of Britain's decimalisation era and a perfect addition to any collection of 20th century British coins. Whether you own one in circulated or pristine condition, this small piece of bronze carries a big historical story, one of transition, design excellence, and the end of an era in British coinage. So, next time you find a half new penny tucked away in an old drawer, don't dismiss it too quickly. It might just be a little piece of history worth holding on to. Next up, the United Kingdom half new penny from 1971. While it may look small and worn, this tiny coin has a fascinating story to tell. Even in bad or heavily circulated condition, collectors around the world still seek it for its historical significance as part of the UK's decimalisation era. So, stay tuned as we uncover its history, unique design, collector demand, and current market value in dollars. The half-new penny was introduced in 1971, the same year the United Kingdom officially switched from the old pre-decimal currency system to the new decimal system. This was a major turning point in British monetary history. Under the new system, £1 equaled 100 new pence, and the halfpenny was the smallest denomination. The coin was struck by the Royal Mint and designed by Christopher Ironside, who created several other decimal coin designs. It was made of bronze, weighed 1.78 grams, and had a diameter of 17.14 millimeters. Although millions were produced for circulation, it remains a memorable piece of British numismatic history because it represents the first year of decimal coinage, a true beginning of a new era in UK currency. The 1971 half-new penny features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, designed by Arnold Machin, showing the Queen wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. One of the most elegant royal portraits ever featured on a coin. On the reverse, you'll find the crowned value inscription 1/2 and the words New Penny beneath it, emphasizing the new decimal denomination introduced that year. The edge of the coin is plain, and the metal gives it a warm reddish-brown tone when preserved well in poor or damaged condition. Many of these coins lose their fine detail. Scratches, corrosion, and discoloration can reduce visual appeal, but the historical design remains identifiable and collectible for many numismatists. While the 1971 half-new penny was produced in large quantities, over 1.4 billion coins, many have since been lost, melted down, or discarded over the decades. The coin was demonetized in December 1984, meaning it could no longer be used for transactions. This increased collector interest, as all surviving coins became historical artifacts rather than currency. However, in bad or damaged condition, the 1971 half-new penny isn't considered rare. Its value mainly lies in its historical and educational significance rather than metal content or scarcity. Collectors might still keep damaged pieces as part of a complete decimal set or as examples of early post-decimal UK coins. But to serious collectors, condition always matters, so the more worn or corroded the coin, the lower its market appeal. Now, let's talk about the part everyone is waiting for: the value. In bad or heavily circulated condition, the 1971 half-new penny typically sells for about $316,000, depending on wear and overall appearance. That's just a small fraction above its face value when adjusted for inflation. However, uncirculated or proof versions of the same coin can fetch $214,000, and high-grade certified pieces from the Royal Mint special sets may go up to $10 or more at auctions. In poor condition, it's not a rare or high-value coin, but its worth to collectors lies more in historical representation than in monetary value. If you have a 1971 half-new penny in bad shape, don't rush to clean it. Cleaning can further reduce its value. Instead, store it properly in a coin flip or holder to prevent further corrosion. For those who are just starting out, this coin is an excellent beginner's piece for building a UK decimal collection. It's affordable, easy to find, and historically important. You can also look for error coins or uncirculated sets from 1971, which hold much higher value. Over time, as fewer of these coins remain in circulation or good condition, even the worn ones might gain small collectible appreciation. So there you have it, the United Kingdom half-new penny 1971. Though not rare or valuable in bad condition, it's a fascinating relic from Britain's decimalisation journey. This coin captures a key chapter in the evolution of British money and remains a charming collectible for history lovers and coin enthusiasts alike. If you enjoyed learning about this little bronze treasure, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more detailed videos on rare and valuable UK coins. Until next time, keep collecting and keep discovering the hidden stories behind the coins in your pocket.